So a quick review on this Gator Double twin guitar bag case, which I think is very well built. The closest thing to it you might see on the market is the one by Mono, which is about 2 or 3 times the price. I can't remember the retail prices off my head, but I think it's between 100 and 150 quid. So let's take a look. On the front, there's a big pocket here in which you can store leads. There's some Velcro cable hangers there. If we look inside a bit deeper, there's a pocket here which I think is designed for tablets and iPads with a nice furry soft lining. Should fit any tablet or probably a laptop in there actually, quite big. Behind that is another pocket. You can have some books, sheets, your song sheets or whatever. Also in there's a couple of smaller pockets, enough room for some cables in there, or some toolkits, 2 of those, and obviously this main compartment throwing other bits and bobs and rubbish. That zips up, that's quite a big size, you can see there. There's a front pocket here, big enough for more cables or strings or your business cards or whatever. Further up the bag, a side pocket here, certainly big enough to keep strings in there. Other brands are available. And the top, there's a nice little packet here. Again, you can probably get tools in there. If it's a smelly gig, deodorant, screwdrivers, tools, probably some cables in there also if needs be. And if we flip it over, and put it on the other side, there's one more pocket at the end. In here, I've not found any use yet. There's a rain cover which comes with the bag. Slightly bizarre, and that fits in there. You could also use that for something thin, strings or some leads. Okay, so the main bag itself, there's 2 quite sturdy straps for your shoulder carrying. Clip on the bottom here. There's some carabiners or shackles, whatever you call those. On the back of the case, there's a zip here which comes apart. I think that's where you can hide your shoulder straps if you want to tuck them away for transit purposes or whatever. It doesn't open fully, but as I said earlier, you can unclip them there, tuck them inside this back of the box, bag, whatever you want to call it, and that will store them out of the way to get them caught on the any sharp objects or hooks in transit. Very useful. On the back here is a handle, because quite often you need to pick it up this way to carry it. Similarly on the front, there's also a handle for picking up and carrying, which is pretty useful. The main carrying handle's on the side, and obviously this one's a bit heavier, a bit thicker, because we've got 2 guitars in there. So let's take a look. So the top layer, we can open up, and if we flip back, here's our first guitar in there. Nice neck bracing support there. Fur lined. I don't know what animal they're taking this from. I don't suppose any animals were harmed in the making of this case. Extra thick padding there. And the side packing there, you can see it's getting on for a couple of inches thick there. Quite sturdy foam. I think your guitar will probably take a drop in this case and it'd be well protected. One thing there isn't a neck strap to hold it down. This bit's Velcro, by the way, so you can reposition that if needs be. Some hard material here to protect the strings from rubbing and chafing your nice bit of fur. And again, the top layer is as thick as the rest of the case. If we flip it over, and open the bottom layer, the same thing's on the underside. And notice the 2 guitars go back to back. The same arrangements in there. You've got the Velcro neck brace, position where you want. The extra padding, which I think does come out. Yes, on the Velcro there. Quite thick to protect the bottom. The protection here from the saddles chafing away your fur. Similar at the end. You stop the machine heads chafing away there. Again, this is all quite thick foam. I think the inner case does come out. This is zipped in. I guess that's probably only done for manufacturing purposes, or you might be able to take that to wash it though. I don't think that's probably a recommended idea. So yeah, the model number, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'll put that in the description somewhere, or the title of this video. But a very well built case. Some rubber grip feet on the bottom there, for if you stood up. And it is quite heavy, you'd expect with 2 guitars carrying on your back. There's a lot of weight there to carry on, but this does a great job. Would I put it in an aircraft hold? I don't think I'd put any guitar in an aircraft hold if I had to. I think it probably would survive a bit of thrown around by some luggage handlers, but certainly an expensive guitar. I'd make sure it has a proper flight case. As for transport, it's one of the lightest options if you're carrying 2 guitars. So highly recommended, very well built. This case I've had for about a year now, and there's no real signs of wear actually, which is doing great. So yeah, worth checking out. Have a look online, Google search, you'll find a retailer and see what the prices currently are, which I can't comment on at the time of this video. Hope it was helpful. There we go.